What's up, y'all? Today I wanted to make this little short video to show you all some things about what they put right in front of you as far as individuals in the music industry and how they are not what they appear to be. They're not what they look like. But yet some people just still can't see it. And you'll have to know that, like, you cannot always go by appearances. Matter of fact, you shouldn't really go by appearances. You should always go by what your intuition say. So y'all gotta tap into your intuition and tap into your energy to actually see through and see what's in between the lines. Well, really what's right in front of you to know what it is and what it's not. Okay, so I have to say this. So I have nothing against anyone who makes choices and chooses to be a certain way in life. I don't have nothing against anyone and their lifestyles. I don't care. But what I do, or what bothers me, is that, well, not even bothers me, because it doesn't bother me, it bothers the person itself. What I don't like is the fact that others are out here deceiving a mass amount of people, and then they're probably deceiving themselves too from the core. And that's what I don't like, when you're presenting yourself a certain way when in all actuality you're another way. So if you know this person right here on the screen, I'm not going to say who it is, but basically it's like a social media musical artist. It's like the person is mid-level in the music industry. They're signed to Atlantic Records, I think. But anyway, the person represents themselves as a woman, but they're actually not a woman. They're actually a man. And it's clear. It's very clear. Now, if you know this person, you know that they are a child of someone else that has already been in the industry previously. So I don't know what they do in the industry, but whatever deal that they were given, the person's father, whatever deal that they were given, I don't know if it has to do with giving up their child or the refusal of them giving up their child. So in return, they have to switch their child at birth into another gender than the actual original gender that they were when they were born. I don't know how that goes, but it's clear to me that something like that probably went down. And in order to notice what I'm talking about, you gotta know like the basics of anatomy. But not only that, you gotta read physical energy, and you have to know the differences between physical energy within women and men. And if you go to this person's Instagram, you're going to see that this person is always shaking their ass, overly shaking their ass, overly spreading their legs wide into the camera, overly trying to be feminine. You know what I'm saying? Like, overly trying to appear as a woman. And it's obvious that it's not a fucking woman, it's a man, like from the core. And another thing is, you don't only have to read physical energy, you can actually just listen to the person's voice and you can hear the masculinity in the voice. There's like a certain impact and vibration that tells you that it's a boy. Like for me, when I listen to this person's voice right here, I can hear it for myself. Now for you, you may have to listen to it a couple of times and make your own observation, but I'm just that tapped into where like I just know based on the sound of their voice alone and also just my overall intuition. But another way to do this analysis to figure out if that is actually a man presenting itself as a woman, you have to really focus on the shoulders and the hip ratio. Now, in these next couple of clips, you're going to see these are two other people that are in the industry as well. They are actually kids to a well-known man in the industry. If you look closely, you know who that man is. That's their father. But anyway, not only do you have to focus on the shoulders and the hip ratio, but you need to focus on like the neck and the shoulders, because these are the broadest parts of a man's body. And a man's waistline is also positioned lower away from their belly button, as opposed to a woman's belly button, where a woman's belly button is parallel with her waistline and her hips. And also a woman's elbows and arms are naturally closely hanging to her body and her waistline without any force. Now, if you look at this picture right here, I feel like their whole body language and their whole positioning is forced. Now, these kids, like, they're in the industry, so they're already groomed and, like, taught how to appear on the red carpet, appear in photographs that are taken of them. So they have to like position themselves in like a very fake manner, but they're probably told to like make sure that their arms are like tucked in closer to their body so no one will see anything other than what they want them to see. So if you look closely into all of these clips that I showed you all in this video, you can see that like these people, they have very square based body structures, very square based torsos. One of them, from the beginning of the video, they have an Adonis belt. These twin, quote unquote, these twins, they probably have Adonis belts. You just haven't seen them. It's so crazy because these people are fucking sick. But anyway, yeah, they have like very broad shoulders. Their arms are very muscular, just like men. Now, women, obviously, we can get muscular, but no, there's a certain aspect to a man's body that is very amplified in the muscular tone of their arms. And you can just look at their jawline. Men, by nature, they have a very thick skull, and they have very thick jawlines as well. Very broader, like, body structure. And also their hands and their palms and their fingers. That's the main things that you can see throughout all of these clips in this video. And you can go and see for yourself as well. So you'll have to take into account all of those things, because it's literally right in front of your face. But for some reason, the glitz and the glamour and the illusion of beauty, it makes people not see it. But I know people see it. And if that's what you like, that's what you like. It's fine. I'm not judging nobody. But I'm just giving what is really real. And I want to let everybody know, I don't even like doing videos on these celebrity, these industry folks, because in all actuality, I don't even be trying to judge, but what's real has to be shown to people. It has to be said, because if not, people just gonna go tuck themselves in the bed and go to sleep, and it's no time for sleeping. Like, actually, it is time for sleeping, because the people who are asleep is gonna be asleep. But what I'm saying is, things that are blatant, it needs to be said at this point. And I'm going to say it. And plus, I've been getting the push to do this video, and I just haven't done it because I haven't even been trying to, like, address celebrities and stuff like that. I'll be trying to stay away from celebrities and social media, popularity people in general, because all of what they doing is chaotic. All of what they doing, it don't help nobody grow. It don't even help me grow. It don't help me grow at all. That's why I don't understand people who be living through these people who just idolize these people. Idol worship is fucking crazy. Like, that shit is for the birds. Because when you start to consume an individual that's being put out onto the stage and into the spotlight, that's when you lose your own self and you lose your own identity. And I suggest you get the fuck away from them. Like, I get it. Some of them, they make catchy music and shit like that. But for the most part, their whole agenda in itself is fucking crazy. It's like, nah. That's why I don't even be trying to touch on them. Because what did that do for my energy? Nothing at all. So I stay away from it for the most part. But I am going to say what is real. In my eyes, at least. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something. And I hope you're going to go do your own observations. All right.